Hey everybody, I'm Justin Shackle. For just the second time in 2022, the Yankees
losing streak. Saturday in Boston, they led 3-2 in the bottom of the eighth. Then 5-3. Now, although the Reds have a record that will indicate that. Let's take a look at in his sixth big league season. 2-2. Severino's last start in Pittsburgh, 6 shutout innings. And you can see the Yankees are keeping it. And Aaron Boone said the other day, Paul, that inning, but we're keeping an eye on everybody, their pitch shapes and things like that. So there's more. 3-2 on single to right center in the ninth inning off of Wandy Peralta. That gave the Reds a 4-3. That ball's low and away, and India works over.
And you saw Sevy really careful. A lot of breaking balls in that sequence. Last night, we'd be talking how good Peralta was to get out of play and score a couple runs. And now we're talking about the shocking loss.
18 homers, 50 ribbies.
Yeah, definitely one of the all-star snubs that is on the ever since he was the opening day starter for the Yankees out on the field day in and day out.
Yeah, the Yankee front office, he played 18 games and then started suffering terrible migraines, and finally there he could be. Lined into center field, it's a base hit for Drury.
Strike zone, outer half. Drury off to a good start offensively, displaces it.
First and second, nobody out. Just underway here. You know, yesterday, Garrett Cole pitched great. 7 innings. The beginning of the game, it was so hot out that he was having trouble with moisture. And
yeah, we talked about, I mean, he was shutting them down, but there were several.
1-1. Taken away from him. Would have been his ninth of the year. And it was interesting after the game, Cole said, I'm us up. So he had a subpar outing. I was hoping that we could come back. He didn't see. 2-1. Change up.
They have, including last night, kind of pitch fam.
Grounded foul.
Reds, who he's with now, it just seems to show up on winning teams. Their new winning traditions, and you know, you look back at it with the Cardinals, they had a 3-0 solid player.
Right back to Severino. All right, Paul, it's time for the keys to the game, brought to you by your local key.
Last night was so unusual, you can't think too much about it. So many good things have happened in the first half for the high 5th game in a row last night. So sometimes a hot team is better than take advantage of a team that doesn't shut down the offense. Really bad this year, should throw some big numbers up offensively. Minor has also struggled.
Joey Votto fouls it back. Yankees play the infield back with runners on second and third and 1 man out. 6.63 ERA, so Yankees really aren't overly concerned with giving up a run here. 3, India with good speed at third, Drury at second.
Reno continues to step out
for him, so he's 1 for his last 18 and hitting just .211.
Did a great job of really busting him in early in the count where he kind of the ball.
Line drive and grabbed there on the short hop by IKF. He fired nothing lead.
Now again, Higgy wants this ball inside, out away from him where he can just slice it and dice it around. As soon as you see that ball hit the dirt, then you're off to the races for the Reds' first run.
Now, here's Tyler Stevenson with a runner on second and 2 outs. 1-0 Reds. 1-0.
Hits of numbers before that were good. So I've been back 3 games and he's 6 for 12.
1-1. Last 9 games. Now he was originally scheduled, if they stayed in rotation, him to one start in the last week before the All-Star break, so Sunday. And they will also and try to give more rest to Nestor Cortez, who's going to the All-Star game.
While you look at a pitcher, you see that he's doesn't like his fastball, and so a lot of sliders.
Two outs, runner at second. Walked him. Trick to the mound by pitching coach Matt Blake. He does see.
And you could tell when Joey Votto kept stepping out, it was frustrating. I mean, he can't get. You see him at 93, 94. That's not Severino. And you know, a lot of slide. You know, he can get into this game, get a better rhythm, and find that fastball.
Paul gave this in a scouting report. When he pitches on 6 or more days rest this season.
I can't think of anybody better than our booth mate David Cohn.
That's 8 starts. He has a 1.65 ERA. So everybody always thinks, well, you give some.
It did not bother him. It helped him. Severino kind of the other way is off. You know, even if you were banged up, it just seemed like it took you completely out of.
Ground ball to Torres. 2 walks and 2 men left. Reds 1. Yankees coming to bat. Center field, Aaron Judge. Anthony Rizzo at first base will hit third. Cleaning up the right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton. Mike Minor. 7 starts, 1-6. Take a look at the scouting report, Paul.
Well, Michael, you're right. He's a veteran, and he has been around the major league season. And welcome back. I don't know who's happy, the Reds or the hitters in the.
.471 on base percentage. And there's a strike. Fly ball, right field, long right single.
Very nice, Michael. A little birthday.
At the Reds defense, brought to you by your local Tri-State GMC dealers. Top start yesterday, pinch hit in the 9th and struck out. That was against Alexis Diaz. .11 for his last 59. That's 186. Remember, his batting average was. But he's had 1 home run. Now that pace has changed. He's on pace to hit 56, and it could change if he has a.
While you're in your conversations, you're on pace. You're on pace for this or that.
You know why? I didn't want to hear it. Now, I wasn't afraid of you, but I'm a little bit afraid of 2-2. 3-2. Rizzo's on. Strike 3. Judge down looking.
The one you throw a 2-seam fastball to his front hip and kind of run it back. Aaron Judge.
11th big league season. Rizzo with a high pop up on the right side.
It's really amazing to me, Michael, and he does not move back. I always felt like I had to give myself a little more room off lefties where I hit there.
1-1. Now Minor missed 2000. Fly ball center field. Those 2 missed seasons really gave him the added appreciation for the game.
You know, Michael, sometimes even throughout a year, you know, you can, you know, it amplifies it to the point where you just cannot wait to get back out on the field.
Stanton's change up. Strike 3 on base. Stanton.